Hi students, good morning. This is the another question based on properties of the binomial coefficients. So this is the question. If you are able to remember this particular result directly here in place of x, if you substitute 1, because here it is given 1 plus x whole to the power of n plus 1 minus 1 divided by n plus 1. Here if you substitute x is equals to 1, directly you will get the result 2 to the power of n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 as the answer. So the same question, that is the one method of proceeding that particular question. The same question I am discussing the second way how to proceed. You know C0 is nothing but 1, C1 is nothing but n by 2, C2 is nothing but 2 terms multiplication by 2 factorial into 3 plus C3 means 3 terms multiplication n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 by 3 factorial into 4. That's why we can write that one as 4 factorial plus and so on. Now what I am doing is multiplying with n plus 1 and dividing with n plus 1, that is n plus 1 plus n plus 1 into n divided by 2. The next one n plus 1 into n minus 1 divided by 3 factorial plus n plus 1 into n minus 1 into n minus 2 divided by 4 factorial plus and so on plus 1, because here Cn means NCn, that is equals to 1. Next observe here, this we can write as 1 by n plus 1 into, we can write this one as n plus 1 C1. Next one we can write n plus 1 C2. The next one we can write n plus 1 C3 plus, and next one we can write n plus 1 C4 plus and so on. That 1 can be written as n plus 1 C n plus 1. Now what I am doing is n plus 1 C0 adding, immediately the same we are subtracting. Now can you tell me what we can write this one as? This is nothing but sum of the binomial coefficient, that is nothing but 2 to the power of n plus 1 minus 1. That is the answer. That's why that is the another way of proceeding the same question. See the another method of proceeding the same question. What is the meaning for here? NC0 divided by 1 plus NC1 divided by 2 plus NC2 divided by 3 plus NC3 divided by 4 plus and so on plus NCn divided by n plus 1. This technique we can use when in the question there is an involvement of n. In the answer also there is an involvement of n. This technique will be helpful. What I am doing here is, first of all, take n is equals to or n is equals to 1. If you are taking n is equals to 1, what happens? 1C0 by 1. Next one is 1C1 divided by 2. That is equals to 1 plus 1 by 2. We will get the answer as 3 by 2. In the options also put n is equals to 1. First of all check n is equals to 1 in the fourth option. N is equals to 1 means 2 power 1 minus 1 divided by 2. So that's why fourth option is wrong. Next you can see in the third option n is equals to 1. 2 power 1 minus 1 divided by 1. So you will get 1. So third option is also wrong. Next you can go for the second option. 2 to the power of 1 minus 1 divided by 1 plus 1, that is equals to, you are getting 1 by 2. So second option is also wrong. Definitely we can say the first option is correct. That is 2 square minus 1 divided by 2, that is equal to 3 by 2. So with the help of the verification we can also do this particular question. Suppose n is equals to 1 we are taking. First option, third option satisfies. Suppose first option and third option satisfies, then what to do? N is equals to take 2, that means 2C0 divided by 1 plus 2c1 divided by 2 plus 2c2 divided by 3. Whatever the value here we got, because n is equals to 1, first option and third option, suppose first and third options we got the same answer 3 by 2, then what to do? We have to go for n is equals to 2 verification. N is equals to 2, this is the answer we got. Now no need to check second option and fourth option because already eliminated. Now in the first option, third option, substitute n is equals to 2. Whatever the answer, that we can go for the selection. That is the way to proceed this question by verification method. Observe this particular question. C0 CR plus C1 CR plus 1 plus C2 CR plus 2 plus C3 CR plus 3 plus and so on Cn minus R into Cn is equals to 2nC n plus R, or we can write 2nC n minus R. Both are same only because you know NCR is the same as NC n minus R. With the help of this particular formula information, both are same. That's why we have to show this one as, so we have to show this is 2nC n plus R or 2nC n minus R. For that what I am doing is, we know the expansion of 1 plus x whole to the power of n. This is the expansion of 1 plus x whole to the power of n, and also you know the x plus 1 whole to the power of n expansion of. So this is the expansion of x plus 1 whole to the power of n. Observe here, we have to multiply C0 with CR. C0 we have to multiply with CR. C0 is multiplied with CR. Array C0 we are multiplying with CR into x power n minus R. That means this term is the coefficient of x power n minus R or not. Next, C1x I am multiplying with this one. Then what happens? C1x into CR plus 1 into x to the power of n minus R minus 1. Now this simplification is C1 into CR plus 1 into x to the power of n minus R. That means x power n minus R coefficient is C1 CR plus 1. Here also x power n minus R coefficient is C0 CR. So we have to get one generalization. In this multiplication, right hand side, the coefficient of x to the power of n minus R is nothing but what he is asking in the question. That's why C0 CR plus C1 CR plus 1 plus C2 CR plus 2 plus and so on is the coefficient of x to the power of n minus R in right hand side. Now what we are doing is, left hand side also in the multiplication I am going to find out the coefficient of x to the power of n minus R. Right? Now in this multiplication, tell me what about that multiplication? That multiplication is 1 plus x whole to the power of 2n only. Here the general term is 2n CR into x to the power of R. We have to find out the coefficient of x power n minus R. That is, in place of R there must be n minus R. So the coefficient of x to the power of n minus R is 2n C n minus R. That we can write it as 2n C 2n minus n minus R. That is nothing but 2n C n plus R. Okay, so that is the another result. You can observe here, if you put R is equal to 0 in that result, what we will get? C0 square plus C1 square plus C2 square plus and so on plus Cn square is equals to 2n Cn. That is nothing but 2n factorial divided by n factorial whole square. C0 square plus C1 square plus C2 square plus and so on plus Cn square is equal to 2n Cn. The same we can discuss in another way also. See, the result which we proved earlier, we can remember in this way also. Observe here NC0, NCR can be written as NC n minus R. Next one is NC1, NCR plus 1 can be written as NC n minus R minus 1. Next one is NC2, NCR plus 2 can be written as NC n minus R minus 2, plus and so on, plus NC n minus R. This NC n can be written as NC0. Can you tell me what about this sum 2n? This is sum 2n. This is sum 2n. What about this sum 2n? Now tell me again, what about this sum n minus r? These two sum n minus r. These two sum n minus r. These two sum n minus r. In that case, directly we can write the answer as 2nc n minus r. These two sum and these two sum always constant. We can write the answer in this way. Suppose you see one question is there like this: MC0 into NCR plus MC1 into NCR minus 1 plus MC2 into NCR minus 2. Yes or no? Plus and so on is there. What we can write? What about this sum? M plus n. Sum is m plus n. Sum is m plus n. But here sum is r. Sum is r. Sum is r. So we can write this one as m plus n CR. That is the standard result you can remember. So this is another result you can observe: MCR plus m plus 1 CR plus m plus 2 CR and so on. M plus n CR is equals to m plus n CR plus 1 minus MCR plus 1. Just I will prove this particular result in different ways. The left hand side is the coefficient of x to the power of r in 1 plus x whole to the power of m plus 1 plus x whole to the power of m plus n. Yes or no? Here x power r coefficient is MCR. Here x power r coefficient is m plus 1 CR plus 1 plus x whole to the power of m plus 2 plus and so on plus 1 plus x whole to the power of m plus n. Can anyone say total? This is in geometric progression. Agree or not? Yes, this is in geometric progression of how many terms? N plus 1 terms, because 1, 2, 3 and so on n. But here we are starting from 0. That's why total these are n plus 1 terms of a GP, with the first term is equal to 1 plus x whole to the power of m, and the common ratio is 1 plus x. So sum to n plus 1 terms of a GP is 1 plus x whole to the power of m into a into r to the power of n minus 1 divided by r minus 1. Yes or no? Right? So this can be written further as 1 plus x whole to the power of m plus n plus 1 minus 1 plus x whole to the power of m divided by x. Okay, so in this the coefficient of x to the power of r is this one, right? But we have to get the coefficient of x to the power of r, but denominator x is there. To get the coefficient of x to the power of r in the total expression, we have to find out the coefficient of x to the power of r plus 1 in the numerator. Numerator we have to find out the coefficient of x to the power of r plus 1. Where x power r plus 1 divided by x, you will get x power r or not. So find out the coefficient of x to the power of r plus 1 here. Then what happens? What is x power r plus 1 coefficient? m plus n plus 1 c r plus 1 minus m c r plus 1. That is the required answer. Okay. this result we can do it in another way also. One particular term I am adding, mcr plus 1 plus mcr plus m plus 1 cr. Next one is m plus 2 cr plus m plus 3 cr plus and so on plus m plus n cr minus mcr plus 1. Here the particular term is added, here I subtracted. Now according to our known result, ncr plus ncr minus 1 is equal to n plus 1 cr. I hope so everyone know this result. This is Pascal's identity. If you know this one, the problem is over. What about this one? We can write this one as m plus 1 cr plus 1. Again, what about this one? This 2 summation, you will get m plus 2 cr plus 1. Now what about these 2 sum? You will get m plus 3 cr plus 1. Again, what about these 2 summation, and so on. If you continue, here also we have to add plus 1. That's why you will get m plus n plus 1 cr plus 1 minus mcr plus 1 is the answer. That is the way to prove this particular result, by using this Pascal's identity. Okay. See, this is the another particular result which involves a lot of concepts, but I will try to discuss all those concepts. All of you pay attention here. What is the expansion of 1 plus x whole to the power of n? 1 plus x whole to the power of n expansion is c0 plus c1x plus c2x square plus c3x cube plus c4x to the power of 4 plus c5x to the power of 5 plus c6x power 6 plus and so on. I hope so everyone know omega cube is equals to 1, and 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. From this I can write omega power 4 is equal to omega. At the same time, 1 plus omega we can write it as minus omega square. I hope so you may know these ideas. If you don't know, just at present try to keep it in mind. At the same time, one more information also I hope so you people know. E to the power of I theta, just better to know. We will discuss in the complex number chapter. E power I theta is equal to cos theta plus I sin theta, whereas e power minus I theta is equal to cos theta minus I sin theta. At the same time, omega is equal to minus 1 by 2 plus I into root 3 by 2, whereas omega square is equals to minus 1 by 2 minus I into root 3 by 2. That's why we can write this one as cos 2 pi by 3. Note down these points. I sin 2 pi by 3. That is nothing but e to the power of I 2 pi by 3. That means in place of omega we can write e power I 2 pi by 3, whereas this one is cos 4 pi by 3 plus I into sin 4 pi by 3, because cos 4 pi by 3 value is minus 1 by 2, sin 4 pi by 3 value is equal to minus root 3 by 2. That's why we can write e power I 4 pi by 3. So this is omega can be written as e power I 2 pi by 3. Omega square can be written as e power I 4 pi by 3. Now tell me what we can write omega power n. Omega power n can be written as e power I 2n pi by 3. At the same time, omega power 2n, what we can write, that can be written as e power I into, in place of omega power omega square whole power n, this will get e power I 4n pi by 3, right? So that is about the value of omega. This we can also write it as e power minus I 2n pi by 3, because here cos 2 pi by 3, I sin 2 pi by 3. Here if you write cos of minus 2 pi by 3 plus I into sine of minus 2 pi by 3, you will get the same, right? So this 4 pi by 3 we can also write it as minus 2 pi by 3 also. That is the reason this part I written omega power 2n, we can write e power minus I 2n pi by 3. Once again, omega power n can be written in this way, omega power 2n can be written in this way. This is e power I theta, omega value can be written in this way. This is e power minus I theta, this is omega square value, we can write in this way. That we can also write e power minus I 2 pi by 3. Right, now observe here, I hope so everyone know about this information. Omega power n can be written in this way, omega power 2n written in this way. Now put x is equals to 1, you will get 2 to the power of n is equal to c0 plus c1 plus c2 plus c3 plus c4 plus c5 plus c6 plus and so on. Now put x is equal to omega, then what we will get? Plus omega whole power n is equal to c0 plus c1 omega plus c2 omega square plus c3 omega cube plus c4 omega, because omega power 4 can be written as omega, plus c5 omega square, because omega power 5 can be written as omega cube into omega square, omega cube is equal to 1, plus c6 and so on. Next put x is equal to omega square, 1 plus omega square whole to the power of n is equal to c0 plus c1 omega square plus c2 omega power 4 can be written as omega plus c3 omega power 6, that is 1, plus c4 omega square omega power 8, omega power 8 means what we can write? Omega square only, plus c5 into omega power 10, omega power 10 can be written as omega, plus c6 omega square whole power 6, that's why omega power 10, omega power 12 multiple of 3, that's why it becomes 1 plus and so on. Now add all these, this addition is 2 power n plus minus omega square whole to the power of n plus minus omega whole to the power of n, yes or no? So is equals to, what we can write this one, 3 times c0, because you see all these terms, if you take c1 common, 1 plus omega square 0, all these terms if you take c2 common, 1 plus omega square 0, again 3 times c3, next terms 0, next term also 0, again you will get c6 plus and so on, right? Now this can be written as 2 to the power of n plus minus 1 whole to the power of n, take common, then we will get omega power 2n, yes, plus omega power n is equals to 3 times c0 plus c3 plus c6 plus and so on, right? But at the same time, what is omega power n, omega power 2n? As I discussed, e to the power of I theta can be written as cos theta plus I sin theta. So that's why this can be written as cos 2n pi by 3 plus I into sin 2n pi by 3. Whereas this one can be written as cos 2n pi by 3 minus I sin 2n pi by 3. What about those two addition? These two terms gets cancelled. We are getting 2 to the power of n plus minus 1 whole to the power of n into 2 times cos 2n pi by 3. divided with 3, because you will get C0 plus C3 plus C6 plus and so on. Okay.